saying that, oh yeah, they will have money for this, they will have money for that, they have money for salary for this and that, everything being budgeted. They cannot loot everything. Yes, they know what they are going to loot. They will loot all the money budgeted for what do you call it, for capital project, and all those ones will be gone. They're not going to leave anything for Buhari. They will award it. They will award, I mean, for incoming president, they will award that contract. And, you know, that is the way they're going to, that is what they're going to do. And some other little thing that they know. But that of salary, they will not touch it. That of, some other recurrent of the expenditure, they might leave some of those one, like to, not do much about that. But where you have huge money is the capital project. And they will award that contract and they will get away. What is the next president? They know that is their own president that is coming in. They will do everything for Tinubu to win the election. That one is guaranteed. That is why you see Tinubu doesn't care about debate or all this nonsense, because this is the in-house. They already discussed it with themselves. They rigged the election in 2019. People can say we have beavers now. Beavers is just for buju buju. They want to do, they know what to do. Politicians are smarter than that, and they have their insider in INEC. Are they not the one that anointed or appointed them? So are they not the one that appointed the INEC commissioner around the geopolitical zones? Are they not appointed by Buhari? I mean, come on, man. We should be smarter than all this thing, thinking that something is going to be 100% free and fair when it is the present president that anointed people in position. Are they not his people? Look, one man, you see the Onoge. What is the name of that woman that they made the chairman of NDDC now? You know, they first of all appointed her as INEC commissioner.
Onoche, Loretta Onoche.
Loretta Onoche. You remember when they first anointed her as one of the commissioner before the PDP or Femi Falana and some of these people kick against her? You remember that?
Yes, because it was they said there was two parties, and then which it patently is, but
Yes, why? They knew it was. She's an APC woman. She's an APC woman, but they put her name there as INEC commissioner. I mean, they put her name there. Look, how can you say the people there now are not APC people? What? Come on, man. People should see it clearly. Tinubu is not my man. But I know they will do everything, because that is the only man that can cover them raw, cover their loot, cover everything they have done wrong for that country.
You know, that's probably one of the main reasons why I've always had the feeling that Tinubu would win the presidency. Because they cannot afford to have somebody else there. And forget that Atiku is Fulani. He's a foreign party, and he would look to exact some sort of thing. But if they give it to Tinubu, it's almost guaranteed that he will give them those 8 years for them to get away with whatever it is that they've stolen.
They will get away, and they will just go home and sleep with peace of mind. No corrupt charges.
Tinubu is not going to probe anybody. Imagine Tinubu, who is he going to probe?
Have you ever heard him say he's going to? Look, they have already prepared the ground for him. They already prepared the ground. That's why he never look. That is their best man to get there, and for them to have comfortable sleep.
You know, it's curious. Of all of the things that we've been hearing Tinubu say, I have never once heard him flesh out an anti-corruption position.
Never.
And that's one of the biggest problems we have in the country.
Have you ever heard him? We never heard him for once just say anything. He never said anything against corruption. Anything, a little statement that just say, I will fight corruption or I will prevent corruption. He never said it.
Even Atiku had the audacity to say that he will expose all
Yeah, he
oil
said he will,
looters.
yes.
Yeah. But Tinubu not once has he ever.
I didn't leave our people alone. Those people, our people saying somebody is going to win the election. Who is going to win? You think they are stupid people? Some people are thinking somebody is going to win or some other person. Look, we can't continue to fool ourselves. These politicians, they know the game better than any other person. And when they are in position, they don't like to leave that position. And everything is to the advantage. So the advantage of APC. They are the party to beat. They are the incumbent. The power of incumbency, all the resources for them to win the election, they have it in their own advantage better than any other party in that country. They have it.
And Tinubu is playing this politics excellently because he's making absolutely sure that he doesn't step on any toes or rock the boat in terms of the people that are going to make the decisions on who becomes president.
At all.
Because
At all.
it's not the voters. So forget your PVC. Your
Forget the
PVC
PVC.
is not
No,
going to
look at
determine
you.
the president of
No.
Nigeria. You know.
When some people, when Showore is telling us that they allocated vote, some people are saying, oh, they did not vote for him. Oh, look at Showore, nobody like him. People, it doesn't resonate. You will know this time around whether Showore is saying the truth or not. You will know. Nigerians will see it clearly. Vote buying, they will still carry out that so that they can remain in competitive, so that this race will look competitive. But the vote allocation will happen at the end of the day. At the end of the day, is vote allocation.
You know, Adale Koko, what clarified my mind on the fact that they do allocate votes. And by the way, all of these things that we're doing, they're just academic exercises and entertainment, because we're not having debates about or pushing any kind. They are just going to tell you who your president will be. But the one thing that made me realize that all they do is just allocate votes is really your friend Showore, because there is nothing on earth that would convince that Showore only got 33,000 votes in that election. It's just so that tells you the sort of followership that he had in that time, the level of campaigning that he did, all of the people that were listening to him, with all of this young demography, whether it was penetrating or not, it can't be 33,000 votes. So that just tells you right there that they wrote figures.
Yeah, he's still saying it tomorrow. It go on anytime that the red talk about voting. It will tell you that they allocate vote. Look, Atiku, well, we saw it, but they allocated him 3 million lesser than the president. It's the same Mahmoud that was there 2019. The same Mahmoud is still the chairman. And all the electoral commissioner, what do they call them? They were appointed by this APC president. They are his people. Central Bank governor came to that should never participate in politics, participated. Almost contested the primary, if not for the court that stopped him. Or how was he stopped? Even he challenged it at the court. You remember that what do you call this guy? Central Bank governor. He challenged.
Yes, now. In fact, and he would have gotten a judgment, but he abandoned it. I think he
abandoned it, and nothing happened to him. Nigerians, wake up! You think they are going to elect a president.
Do you think do you think it's right that the sitting administration should be the person choosing the INEC chairman? Because right in there already fails the election. If I, as a party A, am in government and I get to choose the person that decides if I continue to be in government, then I will choose the person that will decide that I continue to be in government. The INEC chairman cannot be an appointee of the government, surely.
It shouldn't be, but one man, what do we have? That is what we have. So, and who is he going to work in favor? He will work in favor of the master that appointed him there. They appointed him there with a deal that he will favor them, that he will not rock the boat. He has already perfected it. The man already perfect how he will rig in favor of APC. He already perfect all this juggling here and there, people running up and down and shouting here and there, running, walking long distance, 1 million man march. Epele continue walking 50 miles, 1 million man march. A lot of people will be shocked on that election. That election is going to be one-time election. It's not going to go to the run.
No, it's not going to be a rerun. And it's also the way they are going to do it, they are not even going to leave the room for Atiku to be able to overturn it in the law court.
Yes.
It will be a straight victory for Tinubu, and that's just it. We can discuss all day and shout. It's going to be. We all know. Even the people shouting Obi, they know. There's nobody that does not know. We all know. We all know now. They are just hoping against over. I think it's just for the entertainment. That we all know that this is how it's going to go. We do know.
Des will not believe also.
Des knows now. Des is not a fool. He just has 1,000. He's too rich. He's making too much money in those drugs, so he wants to be throwing money in the bin. You know. Who doesn't know that? When they tell you so, they got 33,000 votes, and then is it not the same set of people that are running the system?
The same people still there, and they rig it. They said they did not have what did they call this this server?
Yes,
they budgeted money for server.
Yes.
They budgeted money for server that very year. And they claim after the election they did not have server, but your budget said you are going to procure server to run. I mean, look, everything was so clear that they rigged that election and they get away free.
Do you know what Atiku said after the election? He said even under the military, they never rigged that badly. Even as somebody as corrupt as Atiku, he was alarmed.
Yes, that was true. It wasn't that bad the way they did it under the military. The military was so cautious. Babangida, it was so difficult to rig the election, and that is why he annulled it instead of announcing the result. It was so difficult to rig it. But these people did it. Civilian, when military cannot, with gun, couldn't have the way to rig the election. But we civilian did it, koro, and get away with it. And people still thinking that it cannot happen because they introduced BFAS. BFAS score. Bongo ni.
You see, the real intrigue, Ajanle Koko, is not really this election, but after the election. That's where the real game will really begin. Because they have plans for Tinubu, but then Tinubu also has plans for them. So, because Tinubu, if Tinubu wins this election, he will not feel any sense of obligation to anybody. He haven't fought all the way through, but he will carry some of them along. But then, they have embedded so much within the system that they feel that whoever is the president, they can still pull the strings. There's a council for something wealth that Nigeria has, where all of the monies are packed. It's packed with all of these people. CBN packed with all of these people. NNPC packed with all of these people. They control the military. They control everything. So irrespective of who the president is, they feel they have charge. But Tinubu has plans for them, but they have
yes.
plans for him.
Oh yes. It will protect them. It might let them go. It might sack all those people and let them go, but they will remain in the party, and they can still be compensated with a different position. In that federal government, do you know how many position of appointment that is opening at the federal level? I think it's over maybe 60,000 or something like that, or 6,000 or 60,000. I don't know, but it's a wide, a range of positions at the federal level. It's just that we look at the federal cabinet as if it's the hill. There are some other positions that they are not even known. There are people we eat and fight. Plenty, thousands of them. So,
I think Tinubu is planning to break their hold on the government if he becomes president. I think he wants to permanently end this racketeering. Not because he's not a racketeer as well, but I think he wants to break the Fulani stranglehold on Nigeria.
That I cannot say anything, because when you have a deal with people that got you to power and they still have a very strong hold of the military and some other strategic position, you want to, tread it softly and not go too hard. Somebody that could do that was somebody that did that was in the past was Obasanjo, and because Obasanjo was a former military man, he understood what power means, and he understood how you can use power. And a person that had been there before knew he had that military approach to solving the problem. He applied it, and they respect him too. And he have the backing of the military, the top brass military with him. But would Tinubu enjoy the backing of the top brass military retired? And those that will still be in service when he got there, it depends on the way he handled,
I think it's going. I think it's going
knowledge on
to.
how to.
I think it's going to develop the country outside of their. It would develop the country to the point, because these people, they are at their most potent when the country is at this sort of rudimentary level. But if the country is taken to a sophisticated place and a lot of advancement is made, it'll be outside of their, I'm not sure, but I think it's trying to break the country away from these people. I think it is.
Well, he might have this, but when it gets there, I believe after using some months or some years, I will get used. He will understand. We get to know the power structure well, and he will be able to, have his own, develop his own support base there in the military and in other strategic position, and he can then make use of them effectively, to his own protection, and on how he want to direct the country, that some of these power that be cannot constitute a serious problem for him. So he has to get there first. When he gets there, he will establish his own support base, and then move ahead with his plan on how to function effectively and carry out his plan, and have his own defensive mechanism, develop his own defensive mechanism, and a lot can be done. Well, until when somebody grabs that power, that is when he know what to do. But for now, I don't think that he have idea how the military structure works, and some other power behind it as well. I don't think he have the idea now. But when he gets there, everything will come clearer to him, and then he can strategize and do something that he feel that is right for him, and maybe selfishly for him, or maybe for the good of the country. Who knows? But It's just a matter of time, one man. But to me, I don't have confidence in any coming election that will be free and fair. I believe it is. It will be perfect to the advantage. They will perfect it to the advantage of APC. That is the way. That is what I see. What it could end up after that, what could be the maybe there's going to be pushback. Maybe they will do it in such a very silly way that will look open to Nigerians that, oh, this is open robbery, this is open rigging. Maybe they will do it perfectly. We don't know what will be the outcome, but I know they are not stupid. I know those APC people are not stupid. No, they will not let that power go. They still want to hold it. And Tinubu being the candidate of the party.
Because of course, if another party wins,
it will destabilize them.
It will mark the. Do you remember Sule Lamido? Do you remember Babangida something Aliu?
Yeah, Babangida Aliu, former Niger State governor.
Yeah. So all of those people, where are they now? They're just in the political. And that is what will happen to this.
That's what will happen to them.
I don't think they're ready to give that up just yet.
And they might be probed. And they know Atiku. They know that Atiku is a desperate politician. He has been pursuing this thing for a long time. If it comes there, he will want to go after them and crush them politically. He will want to go after them and crush them because that is the best he could do. We want to crush them and have some of their men maybe move to PDP to strengthen PDP and then use that political capital, to advance the chances of PDP in the next election. But as it is now, this APC are in control of the majority state. They are in control of the Senate. They are in control of the Federal House of Rep. I mean, it's not going to be easy to defeat them. They already established themselves as the strongest party, and for Nigerians to think they're going to go down when it comes to the highest office, I mean, people should think wisely. They will not let it happen. It is not going to happen, one man. It's not going to happen.
All right. So this whole charade that we're having is only to land on Tinubu, which is where we all knew that we were going all the way through.
That is where we're going to. That's where we're going to end. I'm not saying that he's the most popular or is more liked, but they are the party in power. They want to do everything to make him win, either by crook or how do you describe it? So they will do it. They will not let it go. They will not let it go. It is not good. Look, Tinubu is not the only person. You are just seeing Tinubu as the presidential. So many interests is at stake here. Those that are going out of power, the governors, like the Gandujes and those other people around the country, some of them want to go to Senate. Some of them want to retire. They have looted so much, and they need that person in power that can protect them, use the power of states to protect them against the FCC, against some other anti-corruption district. People don't try to look at APC personnel and leadership. They are very, very desperate people that they don't play with power. Look at what they have done, one man. These people were very good before they got to power. They are very effective in fighting. The way they fought Jonathan to the ground, and they got to power. They were not effective as they were when they were playing the politics outside power. And you think those people that are very, very, that use everything to get to power, now that they have tasted power for 8 years and they have destroyed a lot of things, they have a lot of questions to answer. If another party comes in, you think they want to leave that power? No, it's not only Tinubu. People are looking at other Tinubu. So many other power are at stake that are connected to Tinubu that would not want Tinubu to leave.
Ajale Koko, Abubakar Malami, as much as he cannot stand somebody like Tinubu, he certainly doesn't want anybody there apart from Tinubu now. Somebody like him, with all of his atrocities.
It's only Tinubu that can protect him now.
It's only Tinubu that can protect him now. Ganduje that we saw pocketing dollars, he doesn't want he doesn't want anybody there.
You don't see him following Tinubu everywhere. Is it not Ganduje you see everywhere?
Yeah, Bello that is killing everybody in Kogi. Who is going to they don't care for Tinubu now, but self-preservation, they're not going to
Yes, self-preservation. That is it. Those are the power. Those are the people that won't let Tinubu lose the election.
He won't lose it. He won't lose it. No. Even El Rufai won't allow him to lose it.
No, nobody.
You know, because El Rufai will not have. El Rufai has presidential ambitions. And those presidential ambitions can only be fulfilled if Tinubu has a presidency. You see? So if Tinubu doesn't become president, if Atiku becomes president, it's near impossible for yet another Fulani man again to succeed him. So that's the end of his own ambition.
That's it.
And Peter Obi, they can't let Peter Obi anywhere near Asoro. They will not allow it.
No.
They will not allow it. Never.
Look, we are talking of when we are talking.
And we're talking serious conversation now. It's not. I hate Peter Obi. I don't like Peter. It's not. It is the reality of it. They will not allow it. They will not allow it now.
Never.
Forget the people. Who are the people? They will not allow it. They
will not allow Atiku.
Never mind Peter Obi. You know. They will not allow it.
They will not allow Atiku to smell it. Talk less of Peter Obi.
This time we will see. This time it is different. The youths. Forget the youths now.
You see how that man just gallivanting around. He doesn't even care. They usually have a statement that we are not participating in any debate or any media houses organized town hall meeting. They said they go to do their own by themselves. And
by the way, Adanle Koko, Peter Obi himself, he knows they will not allow him, but he's trying to build his profile for political relevance after 20, so that he will be a political heavyweight.
Yes,
but he knows fully well that they will not allow it.
He has already achieved that.
He knows now.
He already achieved that already now. He hasn't built himself up now as one of the political weight in Nigeria. So next time, if we have something to bargain. So look, one man, a lot of people doesn't know what is at play in this presidential race. It is not election. The president. It is not your vote that will produce the next president. You know, they know who is the president, and APC know who they want to give that power to. That is it.
And Nigeria will not follow if Tinubu, that and the other. If you run on the streets, you know what will happen. After one or 2 weeks, then you will have, and then you will settle down, and then
and the life continues.
You know, so how many times have we been around this cycle? And every single time, this time it will be different. When I don't forget it now, Buhari is running an election. Mahmoud Yakubu that gave us Buhari the last time, and then the thing is being supervised by Abubakar Malami, and to top it all, the Attorney General, the Chief Justice, is a Yoruba man who is already being partisan. So the election is over already.
The election is over. We are just all this talk that we are just, let's continue to just talk and warm ourselves and enjoy ourselves. But election is already been decided. The result is in the cooler, They will just announce it. Then
the election, the real election really was the APC primaries. That was the
oh
election,
yes,
right? That was
oh
the
yes,
election,
oh yes,
That
oh
was the
yes.
election right there.
Yeah, that was the election. So this one is look, the result is in the cooler. They will release it, and everybody, people that will be happy will be happy. They will jubilate across the country. People that will be sad will be sad. Those that will go violent will go violent. And what else? What is going to happen? Everything will end up after some week, and life continue. And look, this SPC people, man, Nigeria doesn't know them. Nigerian people doesn't know them. Nigerians that are thinking that they are going to have free and fair election. Fine. It's going to be free and fair. Is it not beavers? Are you not going to have this thing at the end of the day there? I mean, all these beavers they say, I don't one man, I'm not that convinced in it, you know. Òyìnbó tó ṣe pencil ló ṣe eraser. Òyìnbó that developed the computer, they know how to manipulate it as well. So everything will be put into use to make it work to their advantage. This is, people are going to control the technology. Technology is not, doesn't control itself. People control it. And a lot of things, the way they're going to do it, to perfect it, they have already designed it. They've done their test run. They know how they will carry it out that will look perfect. And by the time they announce the result, everybody will say, majority of people will start to fight.
Even letting Adeleke win Osun State is part of the plan. So yes, it's part of the plan now.
You say, okay, what are you talking about?
Yes.
How can you say it's not credible when Adeleke won? If they had wanted to rig, they would have
the people.
And then when you know that Oyetola will be giving ministerial appointment now. Oyetola will be giving ministerial appointment at the federal level as an appointee from Osun State. The governor of Osun State, the one that just left now. When APC win, you think they will not give him appointment? One man?
Of course, no. It's his cousin one, and then they sacrificed him for
they will
his
give him appointment.
Of course, they will give him instantly.
He's going to be the number one choice from Osun State, number one minister from Osun State. Oh man!
All right, Adanle Koko. On the 25th of February, I'll be right here with a big bottle of champagne and a big smile on my face. I told you so. I told you so. All this abuse that you come here and give I don't really like Tinubu. A lot of people will think differently, but it's just the reality of it. The atrocities of this administration, people that want to continue to be relevant in politics, Tinubu's connections, and all the storylines, even the INEC chairman, who is notoriously corrupt, he even wants to cover himself. He will run this last scam and then hand over to somebody else, to the INEC chairman. But no, the time for change is not now. It's going to be APC in 2023. It just is.
Yeah. It is it. I mean, people should not just stress out themselves or try to kill themselves. Look, if you are listening to us, if you are supporting any candidate, just take it easy. Don't look, Nigeria is not a country where justice, fairness, equity is practiced. I want you to have that in your head. If you are thinking it's going to change in 2023, that you are going to have free and fair election that will bring out the president of the people, forget about it. Don't kill yourself. Just relax your mind. Whoever you want to vote for, go and vote. And when the outcome does not come in favor of your candidate, don't go wild. Don't do anything. Just believe Nigeria is a state where justice, equity, fairness will never be at play. So that's the way I see it. Thinking that the right candidate will win the election in 2023, no, it's not going to be. It's the candidate of the president that will win. The candidate of the president and the candidate of the cabal in APC, whoever they want. And I want you to just look at it yourself. Think about it. Who is their candidate? If you don't know who that candidate is now, then I think we are just we don't really know. We don't really know.
It's unlikely for them to rig it in favor of Atiku, just because of
Never.
the weak. Apart from the fact that they don't want him to come in, but also for the weak factor, with Wike taking so much from him and Peter Obi taking so much from him, it's impossible for you then to announce Atiku as the president. It's impossible.
They have reduced him completely.
Yeah.
They have reduced his strength. They have shattered his strength. The PDP strength has been shattered completely now. And everything is in the favor of APC. And they will use that to their advantage. And at the end of the day, when the result comes and we clinically analyze it, you will see that most of their states that they govern, they will win all those states. Go and mark it down. APC will win all those states. Most of the states in the north that they control today. I'm telling you one man, they will win most of those states. They will give us some, but they will win more. Some of the states that they will win big, they will win. And in the southwest, forget about southwest, they will win huge. Do you know the plan of APC in Lagos? One man.
No,
they are targeting 5 million. That is what Baba, what's the name of this man from Lagos said? He said they are targeting 5 million.
Is it Bisi Akonde?
No, this
Body George.
So this man that was Minister for Works, in Obasanjo. What is the name of this Baba? Oh, I can't remember his name now. I can't remember his name.
All right.
He said the vote they are targeting in Lagos is 5 million.
You know, all those people that come here and tell us that Peter Obi will get 40% in Lagos. So I've even heard somebody as outlandish as to come and tell us that Peter Obi will win in Lagos. You know,
just leave those ones. Those ones that are saying Obi will win Lagos or we have 40.
But does that not concern you though? Does that not concern you? Because if they are saying it just to josh around, that's one thing. But if they believe that, then that's very dangerous.
Look, a lot of them, they believe it because this is their first time in participating in politics. A lot of them are participating in politics for the first time because of Obi. Some of them have voted before, but they don't really have that keen interest. They just vote for, okay, what is the party they are voting for in my state? We are PDP. What is their own party in Yoruba? Oh, you say, oh, they just vote and just go away. But the emotion was not attached to it the way they attach that emotion to it now. That is why they are talking like that. Oh, we will win 40 million. 40% of the vote in Lagos. Look, oh man, I don't trust this APC.
Is it Ogunlewe? Was that the name?
Ogunlewe, yes.
Yeah, somebody found it in the comment section. Yeah,
Baba Ogunlewe, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Ogunlewe. So, look, if you are looking for the most dangerous politician in the history of Nigeria, it's this group of people in APC. So for people to think that they will hand over, they will let power go like that, I think except we are living in the past. these people don't joke with power, and they will not let it go this time. They will hold it. They will hold it. Forget about election. Election under my foot. Which election are you doing? Go and do election. What concern them with election? You will do election now, but they will come out with figure who wins, because what is it that they haven't got away with for the past 8 years? One man.
Now, when somebody is telling us that 206 billion is just a typographical error, and that person is not in handcuffs, that person is not in handcuffs. So, and they tell you that monkeys are eating money, you know.
When you can see the accountant general went away, stole about 100 billion at a go.
Do you know he got married the next week after they said they had arrested him? He got married,
and he's a free man now. They got a bail for him. He's living in his house. These people, this group of people in APC, you think they will conduct free and fair election for you in this Nigeria? You are living in what do you call Second World War period. They are desperate people. They don't joke. They never joke with power. This group of people in APC at the top leadership, 31, and they are in power. You think they no. Me, I have concluded, one man. We can analyze, we can say sort of things, but in my mind, I have concluded, I have seen it. This power is not going anywhere. It's going to be retained by APC. So,
and there's nothing in the political landscape as well that suggests that it just makes it so perfect. The only real threat they could have had was from Atiku, but Atiku, through his own arrogance, is imploding from within.
It's imploding.
So if Atiku presented a strong argument, then it makes it that much more difficult for them to announce Tinubu. But with Atiku self-destroying himself, who was saying, it was Kulata the other day, say it's like a coronation that we're seeing. It's just Tinubu is already acting president. He's probably already choosing his ministers and his cabinet.
Oh Lord, look, all these things we are saying, we are joking with it. One man. It sounds like joke, but that is the absolute truth of the matter.
It's the reality now. We both know it, but you can't say it too loudly, otherwise they will attack you. You know, but that's what will happen.
No, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. I'm not deceiving. It's a done deal. Election is just for public image. We pay Nigeria conducted the election, so everybody
it's really for the Westerners. It's to be able to the international community we are running a democracy. We are not running a democracy.
Democracy is at work. Democracy is working in that is it. But Nigerians, these APC people, forget about it. The result is somewhere. We don't know how much. We don't know how much they're going to allocate to other candidates this time. We will see.
I think to make it respectable, they might give Obi about 2 million, 3 million. I think that will.
With all this, are you serious? With all this noise, that will anger them all.
Yeah, but they only give Chore 33,000 now. They will give him the southeastern vote, and then they'll give him $1 million on top. Yes, now Jara, see, they'll give him the southeastern votes and put $1 million on top as Jara, and that's it.
That country, Nigeria, man. Yeah, people, we have to get it right. We have to get it right. So, but it's unfortunate that we are not on the right side in that country. We just break apart along tribal line in that country. Along tribal line on this presidential race, we are not on the right side. But even though these people already concluded what to do, but it's just Everybody should just take it easy and just. I don't see anything that I don't see any magic that we bring that we put any other person, any other candidate there other than Tinubu. That's their own man, and they will make it possible. That's the way I see it, one man. It's a done deal. It's not by election. It's not by election. Nigerians should know it's not by election. Election never given us presidency in that country. Everything since 1999 have been rigged when it comes to the topmost position. That topmost position particularly is been rigged, and nothing going to change this time. Nothing is going to change at all. That's the way I see it. It's going to be same old, same old. And
you know the change will come post Tinubu. So after Tinubu, and then we'll have a new breed of politicians coming through. But Tinubu, whoever comes in now will be the last of the Mohicans. Atiku the last of the Mohicans, Tinubu the last of the Mohicans. So whoever comes in now will be the last of the Mohicans. And then after them, we go into a civilized space.
oh no, one man. We are never going to be civilized. It's the same. It's the same mentality, the same way. They might want to, relax it a little bit, but because we are people, we have leaders that doesn't accept defeat. It's one thing to contest in an election, lose the election, and then accept defeat. We don't. Every defeated candidate always go to court. Why did they go to court? Why do you think they go to court? Every time that they lose this election, they go to court because they believe, oh, maybe I can still bribe my way through if I can get the right judge or something like this. So
no, I don't think that's why they go to court, Adanle Koko. I think they go to court to try and recover their electoral expenses. So the winner has to come and settle them to make them. I think that's what they do.
No, I'm talking about the candidate that whenever they lose this election, instead of
that's what I mean. Like when Atiku lost, for instance, they tried to bully him, he would not be bullied, and then they bought him off. That okay, just take this, we cover your cost, and you make a bit of extra. And
he went all the way to Supreme Court. How did they buy him off?
Oh, that's true actually. But
he went all the way to Supreme Court. Yeah. He went all the way to Supreme Court. So most of the time, the Nigerian politician will pursue it to the Supreme Court, believing that maybe somehow they can still have it, they can still take it, bribe some judges and have their way, and then get the ticket. You don't win on the Nigerian. Look, it's not going to change, one man, because we never accept defeat. We are not people that will just accept defeat and congratulate and then walk away. No, we are not. We are not. It's unfortunate. And that's why that space will never function well. It is going to be the same, rigging all the time. It's unfortunate, man.
Oh, all right, brilliant, Adanle Koko. So a good spot to round it off. We've gone past the 5-hour mark, so I think bed calls. So I'm not sure if we still have Akim. I suspect
Akim might have gone.
All right, Akim, are you there?
Yeah, it's gone. You will have interjected.
Yeah, it's very quickly. No. All right. Wrap it up for us, Adanle Koko. Wrap it up.
Thank you, one man. Thank you, our listeners around the world. All the contributors that came today. I thank you all for your contribution. Come back tomorrow and let's do another round with one man, and to our brothers at the comment section, Ayo, Crown, and everybody there, Kashi, everybody. Thank you all for standing with us till this time. You are the strength of the platform. Please come back tomorrow and let's do another rounds with one man. So, and listeners, click on the like button. That's what you can do to help the YouTube algorithm of this platform. Click on the like button, share, subscribe, and one man, nice interaction. The way we ended it is was not we didn't prepare for it like that, but it came organically, and we just we just have to tell our people the truth. That's just the truth. So we have said it all. People should prepare their mind. Their candidate, if your candidate does not win, accept it, move away. Election is never won in Nigeria on a clean slate. It's by allocation of vote. So be ready to get vote allocation. It might come in favor of your own candidate. So if it does not come in favor of your own candidate, wait till next time. Maybe your candidate will have it. So that's the way I see it. One man. See you tomorrow. The Eagle. Have a good night, and have a good morning over there in Britain. Thank you.
All right, brilliant. Thank you, Ajan Lekoko. So thank you, Ajan Lekoko. So that was Ajan Lekoko. And of course, after Ajan Lekoko has spoken, the curtain falls. So to the super chats, the coffee buyers, well, the coffee buyer is only Ayo that ever really does it. Maybe we just abandon it if it's just the one person. So to the super chatters, the coffee buyers, the in-betweeners. So thank you, one and all. So another session, it has an organic life of its own. And this is how it has ended today. Make sure you are dialed in for tomorrow because, of course, it never stops. But I'll leave you here. Carry the conversation on within the comment section. But here, I say, peace.